Namaskar, everyone. So welcome to our meditation for healing today and well-being. Always a joy to see you, and I'm glad that you show so much interest in taking care of yourself, because the most potent energies in the healing process come from within your own soul. And you could break your health down if the emotions and the mind are not operating in a positive sense. You can bring healing to your body if you know how to use the power of the emotion and the mind. And of course, the power comes from your spiritual being. So it begs us to go within our own being, to the deepest center within us, from where we can channel energies into the human experience. And when you're able to do that, it gives you that sense of security and sense of strength that we all need. So it is with this joy that I want to welcome you today. And of course, I use the session myself for well-being and for healing. And with the challenges we have in today's world, we need that strength from within, because outside can be very challenging. So just a reminder to you that your physical body is mortal. It's not meant to last forever. It has a certain lifespan. And more importantly, you don't allow the physical body to shut down prematurely because of irresponsibility. So you should create awareness, total body awareness, so you're aware of your mental energies and what it's doing to you, your emotional energies and what it's doing to you, patterns of thinking, what it's doing to you. You need to be totally aware. You need to take your awareness back, deepen your center of awareness so that you can see more. You can see what's happening to the body very clearly, what's happening in your mental field, in your emotional field, and the impact that is having on the physical. You're a holistic being. But what is gratifying is that your immortal being, your energy being, your subtle energy being, or astral being, lives on. And the only thing that will compromise it is when you limit your consciousness to sickness and disease. So even some souls, when they leave the physical body, they still leave with narrow-minded thinking. So they cannot access their higher worlds even though they are outside of the body. So it's important that whilst you're in the lifetime, that you make every effort to expand the consciousness so that when you leave this body, what's living in the body, you can manage it. And when you leave it, you go to a higher state, because like the Christ said, they are mansions of the soul. In my Father's house, there are many mansions. I go to prepare a place for you. Those are the words of Christ. In the Hindu thinking, in the Indian thinking, there's the lokas, the planes, the higher planes of existence, and also lower planes of existence. Because dark souls need a place to go. They cannot go to the higher realm. And you have degrees of darkness. So that they go to the worlds that we call patals. The hellish worlds, they're called. So it is on this plane that you can do the sadhana, you can do the spiritual practice to elevate yourself, so that when you leave the body, you can go to a higher plane. And it's marvelous when, whilst in the body, you can experience the higher dimensions of consciousness, the higher lokas, even whilst you're in the body. So I'm inviting you to center a little deeper within your being and to come to that place, to the chakras within you, from where you can channel energies. And we all have the power of omnipresence. Our consciousness is more than just the physical dimensions of this body. So when we open up the mind and the heart, we are able to access that non-local world. Suddenly we can feel the group energy. And that is what you want. So you want to feel the support of the group energy, and you want to go to a deeper place inside where you can connect to your infinite self, the infinite power that lies within you. That is the goal of this session. So let me take you within. And I don't only take you within while sitting here. I'm in you, you're in me. That's the idea of holographic existence. That at the energy level, we exist in each other. Physical level, we're separate. But at the energetic level, we can touch each other instantly. So I am with you, and hopefully you're with me. Let's make that connection in the inner space. So let's take an inner view. Let's center within. Let's detach from the world outside for a moment. Come into the center of being as much as you can center. Center of being means that you can observe your thoughts. You can observe the thinker within you. And you can let go of thinking. And you can unburden the thinker. Just allow yourself to center in stillness. And whilst you're doing that, begin to be aware of every level of being. Your mental being, mental energy, predominates in the head area. Emotional being predominates in the heart area, the chest, center of the chest. It's called the Anahata Chakra, the center of emotional being. Just breathe into the center of the chest. It's a healing center. And hold the consciousness of loving being. Can you do that? Just let go. And hold the consciousness of loving being. You're tapping into that center of infinite love, the God center within your own being. Let's all center there together. I open my heart that infinite love within me will flow in and through me, unobstructedly. That infinite love of the divine will flow in and through me, to every cell, every organ within me. And just breathe into that center of being. And breathe out from there. Breathing into the center of love and breathing out that loving energy from your heart. And hold the awareness of, I love you, my body. You're God's gift to me. I love you, my every cell. You're so precious to me. Now, wherever you place your mind, you bring energy there. The prana of the mind, mental field. So when you hold your entire body in your mental field with the intention of well-being, wellness, your body cells start to resonate with that energy. So you're holding every body cell in the energy of well-being. Let the face relax in the eyes. Hold your face in that loving field of being. Mental being. Let the neck relax. You can move the head from side to side, up and down. Take an intention. Why? Keep the breath moving. center in the heart. Let the shoulders relax. You can lift them, rotate them. Take any tension off the shoulders. Let the chest and the stomach relax. Just feel comfortable in the gut. Unburdening it from toxic emotions. This relaxed, loving being. Let the pelvic area relax and feel comfortable in your seat. Let the thighs relax, the calves, the feet, and the hands. Now stay in that loving awareness of total well-being. And learn to hold that steady and comfortably. Stay with the moving breath. Let it be rhythmical. Pause after inhalation and pause after exhalation. No hastiness in the breathing. Open the belly to breathe. The belly is a source of power. Tap into that firepower in the gut. Let the in-breath flow seamlessly into the out-breath. And let the out-breath flow seamlessly into the in-breath. This is where prana meets apana and apana meets prana. Stay in the healing awareness of total body awareness. Are you aware of your eyes, the heart beating, lungs breathing, nerve cells firing? Are you aware of your liver, spleen, stomach? Create a total body awareness. Whenever we're in the healing field, forces of light support us. Can you feel that? Open your consciousness beyond the body. If a mantra comes to the mind, let it vibrate there without effort. Repeat it effortlessly. Now keep powerfully within you the template of well-being, of wholeness. Begin to observe the guidance of that divine power within you that we call Kundalini Shakti, the evolutionary power of the universe. She's behind the breath. She's behind the mantra and the thought and the affirmation. She's behind the healing process. She moves the hands automatically. She brings a thought automatically. She helps you to open the heart. Begin to explore the power of the gut to support your well-being. and the power of the heart to support your well-being, and the power of the mind to support your well-being. Become conscious and explore. Where do we find strength? Is it in the heart? Are you pulled to the heart? Are you pulled to the gut? Are you pulled to the mind? Stay where you're drawn. And now I'm going to be silent with you, but I'm very much in your space. Let's stay together in the healing space, the God space. The heart is the most potent space in healing. Stay centered and loving being. Let's open the healing field to the world around us. In the same way that you held your physical body in your mental space and heart space. This body is connected to the world around you through the senses. Hold the entire world around you in your being. Your infinite being. All plants, all animals, all living beings. You share an energetic world with them. Extend your loving field and your positive mental field to the world around you. It's kindred. We are all one. Let us humankind coexist harmoniously with all of life. Remembering your pets, remembering animals in nature, the trees that are so important to us. Let us humankind coexist harmoniously with all of life. Let all those who are suffering at every level be awakened to their healing potential, to the power of spirit. Let them be comforted in this beautiful universal field of healing light. May we all thrive. May we all be nourished by the divine within us. May those who are stronger help those who are weaker. And may those who are strong be strengthened. And those who are weaker be supported. Let there be peace, love, and harmony in our world. And let it begin with us. Strengthen that kinship with your world. We are all part of one ecosystem. Let us thrive together. And join me now as we chant the Mahamrityunjaya mantra, the mantra of deathlessness. The mantra that honors the universal spirit. Asking that its energies keep us healthy, nourish us, and help us to thrive. The mantra asks that all attachments that are unhealthy be taken away from us, and that we be awakened to immortal spirit, deathless spirit, Mahamrityunjaya. Join me. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhem Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhana Mrityor Mokshiyam Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim pushtivardhanam urvarukamiva bandhana mrityor mokshya mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Trayambakam Yajamahe Sugandhim Pushtivardhanam Urvarukamiva Bandhanan Mrityor Mokshya Mamritat. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Were you able to hold your physical body in a loving field and to keep it steady? Were you able to do that? That really tests your power of mind and heart. It's beautiful when you can stay steady in the meditation and hold the body in that healing field. And remember, your mind is like a wish-fulfilling tree. Whatever you hold in the mental space, you can actualize it. As you think, so you become. That's the saying. The biblical saying is, as one thinketh in their heart, so is that person. Of course, it says it with a masculine gender. As a man thinketh in his heart, so is he. But today we change that. So if you can think yourself into well-being, you need to protect yourself from the fear that plays in your mind, because that's a negative side of actualizing. We tend to actualize our fears. So can you stay positive that the healing meditation is just for that, to keep you in that steady state of well-being, heart consciousness, mind consciousness. You need to think that when you hold your entire body in a mental field, you're holding it in a field of prana, subtle energy. In Qigong, we do something called Wu Qi, and you're holding the entire body in that field of what is called original Qi. In the meditation, we do the same. We keep the entire body in our awareness, and in that way, we can energize the body, just holding that template, that mental template of well-being. So when you can do that steady, and you can feel the power in your centering, to channel the energies, it's awesome, amazing. So don't lose out on the opportunity that you have to heal yourself. Now you can see why so many people got challenged by the pandemic, the COVID pandemic. It's because of poor lifestyle, poor immunity. And here you learn to recharge yourselves. And the breath is amazing, because you can work the breath in such a way that it can energize every level of being. Every level of being. The breath is wired to every chakra within you, every part of your energy field. If only you can tap into the secret of the breath. Pranayama, it's called. So stay on the path of healing and well-being. We have the power to heal ourselves, to stay immune to the diseases around us and the stresses. And you will agree with me that we live in a challenging world. The kind of food that we are given, totally processed. Nature, very challenged. All living things around, very challenged with the climate changes, with the poor soils, cutting down of trees. We don't realize the danger of doing these things. We have forgotten how to live in harmony with nature. We are destroying the ecosystem of nature. We need to change that, and it begins with us. Because if we learn to appreciate our body, and if we learn to appreciate the elements that exist within us, then we'll appreciate the external world. So let me wish you a marvelous evening, everyone. Those who joined us on the internet, always a joy to have your presence with us. You strengthen the field. So I want to thank all of you for being with us today. We look forward to, again, next week when we come together. And for those new ones here, this is the side we normally do the healing for, the Reiki. So if you don't want to do Reiki, you need to be on the other side. Or just tell the person who comes towards you, you don't need it. But if you feel it's, you can, if you feel it as being welcomed, then you give the person the permission. Our cafe, and of course bookstore, is opened for your convenience. Have a blessed day, everyone. Namaskar.